Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy to see. Well, where's everybody at? Look like I got a little theater this morning. Everybody taking vacation and stuff, right? I hope so. Anyway, good morning. We're proud to see each and every one of y'all back today. Did everybody have a good Thanksgiving?
Absolutely.
Hey, great job. Y'all give thanks to the Lord.
That's right.
Hey, good deal. Hey, this is ownership culture, taking initiative, drives engagement and results. Okay, today, the first day of the month of December, I wanted to talk about the ownership culture. I talked about this a little bit in the past with the other ship, but we want each and every one of you to take ownership of whatever you do in Washington, America. We want you to express this to your employees. We want you to just promote it, okay? Next. Ownership culture. What is ownership? Bruce, what is ownership to you?
Ownership is like we making these products in here. It's like we own the company. We making this. We want.
No, what do you own?
What do I want?
What do you own?
What do I own?
Yes.
My house.
Your house. What do you think about your house?
I love my house.
You love your house,
I
don't
love
you?
my house.
You'll take care of that with your life almost,
Yeah,
won't you?
I will.
Yeah, because you know what? He's proud of that. And whenever you have ownership of something, most people try to take care of it. Now, you do got some other things that happen in life. When you first give a 16-year-old a vehicle, what usually happens to it?
We gonna tear it up.
They destroy it, right? Even though you gave it to them, they don't understand the cost of this, a lot of them. Some of them do a very, very good job, but a lot of them, is just inexperienced, and some of it's just they wild and a little crazy, right? What is ownership? Initiative, act without waiting for direction. So that means whenever something's happening, you just don't sit there and say, that's not my job. You move on. If you're experienced in Washington, America, you know what the next step is. Take some initiative. Accountability on successes and failures. Sometimes this is hard to talk about a lot of times because people want to jump up and down talking about what they've done in life. They just don't tell you the failures that they committed to do it most of the time. So actually own your successes. Your failures. I know you're going to own your successes, but own your failures because as long as they're teaching you something in life and teaching us something as a company, we can get together and we can make a countermeasure. We can get together and figure that stuff out together. So own your failures. Pride. Treat work as if it's your own business. What I talk about, I don't know if y'all heard the presentation, but I talked about Washin pride, right? Because I want you to have pride in what you believe in, and I want you to believe in Washin, okay? Because we're actually a great company and our quality is going to continue to get better and better, but that's not going to happen without each and every one of you, okay? So promote that. Next. How to practice ownership. Speak up with ideas. Because so many times we talk about, hey, this right here is bad, and then you ask, who have you told? Nobody. They just ain't going to fix it. Give us the opportunity to fix it. Let us be the one to call to come back and say, hey, we failed you, we can't fix it. Don't just sit there with a problem that you're not saying nothing about, just complaining. So a lot of times team leaders and supervisors go around to your team members and ask them, hey, you having any problem today? You know what, it could be the slightest little problem and they just don't want to say nothing about it. But when you ask them about it, they'll open up about it. Follow through on commitments. So many times people nowadays say, hey, Dale, I'm going to do this for you. And then Friday comes, you know what? They ain't there. Well, they calling in. Well, I had such and such to happen. Follow through on each and everything you do. Share information openly. Don't hide it. Support teammates' successes as a collective. A lot of people just want the I, right? They don't want the teamwork. But actually, in your group, you should be promoting the teamwork, right? Because there's no I in there. If you have one great employee out there, he'll figure out soon that he can't tote the whole team because it'll be so much pressure on him that he's going to not respond good. Because some people do great, but as he figures out his boundaries open more and more, then what's going to happen to him? He's going to get overloaded. Because first of all, he hasn't shared some of his work with other people. He's got too much of a load on him. Next. Why ownership matters? Because it builds trust, right? It builds trust between me and you and everybody in here. Increases engagement and motivation, leads to higher performance and innovation, and adapts faster to challenges. Why is that so important? Because it's nothing like having a good team, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm going to use this for example. And I'm not promoting Auburn or Alabama, okay? The other day, when Alabama got to football and they went on it in 4th and 2, somebody had to believe in something, right? Now, if he failed, everybody would have criticized him. Auburn was making a great drive coming back and all that too. They believed in what they could do. As a whole team, both teams, they fought it out, okay? They believed in it. Didn't nobody quit on that game. Didn't nobody do anything. They played all the way to the end. Okay. That's what adapts faster to challenges. Because if you got a bad team, what happens, Bruce? No, I'm talking about as a work. You want to give up quick because the challenge is too hard. But if you got a good team, you know what? I'm coming to conquer that. Yeah, it comes.
Try to get it done.
Next. Ways to show ownership. Speak up with ideas and solutions. Follow through on commitments. Share information openly. And this is kind of the same slide. Next. I must copy the slide. Okay, spot the ownership because each and every one of y'all has got somebody around your line. And some of this should be you. Moretta notices a recurring issue and creates a fix without being asked. Jake sees the same issue and says, not my problem. Which one shows ownership? That's what we want you to do. We want you to be able to spot the ownership. We don't want you to be able to say that's the next guy's problem, okay? Because that's not it's not very productive and it keeps us in here a long time. So we want you to take ownership today, okay? Thank you.
Good job. So who you promote?
Promote what?
At Auburn, Alabama.
I promote Washington, okay?
All right, good job. All right, in alignment with what Russell was talking about this morning, the only person who never makes a mistake is the one who does nothing. So again, back to failures. You cannot have success without failures. So it's important that we learn from our failures and just continue to improve. This afternoon at 2:30, we've got our 7 Habits class. Be habits number 4 and 5. Win-win, and then also seek to understand and then be understood. So we'll be studying those 2 today. Anything else? Glad to see everybody back. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving weekend, and we're going to have a good week this week. Anything else? All right, if not, have your best day ever. Thanks.